and welcome everybody to another episode of the Niranjan Media. This is the Cricket Rage and you're watching the review and analysis process of what happened into the ICC Men's Cricket World Cup 2019 in England and Wales. So let's discuss what happened into the match number 8 that was played between South Africa, a team that really lacking about the winning, really lacking about the team combinations and morale, that lost 2 in a row, and the team which is one of the expectations of the winning the World Cup favourite alongside with England. So that is South Africa up against India in the Southampton, England. Let's discuss about the toss. South African captain Faf du Plessis won the toss, and quite surprisingly he decided to bat first in the pitch. That was something to play for the bowlers. It's quite surprised for me because all the captain in the Cricket World Cup in the modern day games, they really wanted to chase, they really wanted to see how the pitch play, how the opponent play, and how gonna target up against the bowlers in the quality of the life. So that surprised me a lot, but it's something the Faf du Plessis won, have to say. But starting with the Hasim Amla, Quinton de Kock out. So that is what really happens in the first session of the game, because the kind of player Hasim Amla and the Quinton de Kock are, they're really going to go for the run, really going to go for the bowlers. But that is up against Jasprit Bumrah, a bowler. I reckon this is going to be a really good tough challenge for every team, for every member of the cricket playing nation, to how to play up against Jasprit Bumrah. He is in a full song of his life. So he dismissed Amla, he dismissed Quinton de Kock, he dismissed half of the backbone of South African inning. That's what we have seen in the last 2 matches of South Africa. Amla 6 out by Bumrah, de Kock out by Bumrah. Faf du Plessis played a little bit of cameo, but have to go for the big runs as the captain is concerned. He's just out on 38, couldn't convert the good score into the big one. Same as the Miller, the kind of player he is in. The expectation was high as he was gonna go for the batsman, but he's out on 31. Bit of flourish for the Morris at the end for 42, and Rabada provide a good run for the 31. So that's a backbone of the South African inning, provide something to play for the bowlers in the batting friendly pitch, supposed to be, but yesterday is completely a bowling pitch, I reckon. They finished the 227 for 9, which is really I don't think so is a good target. So you're playing up against a really good side. 227 is, you can't say the big score, you can't say even a low score, because the kind of bowler they have, Rabada, Morris, Tahir, that we've seen in the IPL, so it's going to be really good contest. Look at the bowler, Bumrah 2 for 35, so a couple of wickets for him, but he went for runs. Chahal, this guy, alongside with Bumrah, we have talked a lot about Bumrah, but the Kuldeep Yadav and especially the Yuzvendra Chahal is the really good switch spinner that India have over the years. And in this year World Cup as well, these 2 kids gonna play a big role for the India in the World Cup progressions, how they finish, can they win the World Cup. These are the guys to be watch out for. And India starting chasing 220 years. It's about a target. Someone have to go bat deeply. And it's better than Rohit Sharma. Who else can do this? Before heading to the World Cup, Rohit Sharma hasn't had a great IPL, hasn't had a great runs in the last concluded match as well. So when the big stage come, big players put a foot on. Let's see how the teams goes. Let's see how he go. Let's see how he start the World Cup. That's how Rohit Sharma started. 122 not out. Class knock. You can't say really classical knock of Rohit Sharma, but temperament that he showed, the time he spent in the pitch, that's allow him to go. And the best important thing in the match, he finished the game unbeaten. That's how I think one of the key important assets for India in this match. Kohli, the captain, gone for 18, played 34 balls, couldn't get a brilliant catch from the Quinton de Kock. Dhawan, the player of the ICC main event, but he gone cheaply up 8. Dhoni play a bit of cameo, good partnership with Rohit Sharma. 34, KL Rahul, he have a good partnership with Rohit Sharma as well. He just went cheaply. We can't say cheaply, 26 he made. He just good. He just showing his cards about the number 4 position as well. and at the end, Pandya 15 of the 7 delivery flourished the game, so India win by 6 wickets. India win by comprehensively. India on the cards, India on the points now. Have a one first game, win first games. Look at the bowling figures for the South Africa. A guy to really watch out for is Kagiso Rabada, that how he tackled to the Indian batsman. He just put a pressure. Can do. Rohit Sharma, Shikhar Dhawan, Virat Kohli can't think anything how to play about Kagiso Rabada. Inside edge, top edge, uneven bounce, swing inside edge. That's kind of scene you're gonna see with the Kagiso Rabada throughout the tournament. But the South Africa is the man team. They're losing, so that's a big concern for the World Cup. I can't believe it. South Africa lost 3 in a row. A quality team of the quality of superstars, but comes in a big stages. That what we have seen in the ICC Cricket World Cup, not in this one, from the previous year and before as well. Morris is the perfect bowler to watch out for. Just give a 1 wicket, take a 1 wicket for 36 run, 3 maiden, put a pressure. If this could target, could have been 250 to 260, could be a really match to watch out for. But still a game okay. They went good bowling progress. The India take 48 overs to go over the line. That's it. South Africa after this game have to really think about what to do and how they're gonna go with the remaining of the matches. They have 6 matches left. Out of 6, they have to win 5. No chances, because this is Robin round tournament, and if you lose 3 in a row, just put a really bad pressure to how they keep coming. If you lost the game up against Bangladesh, so you're gonna have the game with the top nations, that will hurt South Africa. That will hurt the morale. So someone have to think. Someone, not only I think the individual, so the teams have to come and take a responsibility what to do. That's a senior player, Miller there, JP Duminy there, Fab du Plessis himself. I know the big hearts of Dale Steyn, Lungi and Giri, the guys not available in the World Cup, but South Africa is a really good team. They've always been over the years. Have to think, rebuild, and I think main is the motivation there. Someone have to give the motivation to cope with what happened into the World Cup that it played. So some stats is here. Rohit Sharma now have a 2nd World Cup 100 and 23 overall in the one-day internationals. In the last 6 matches in the ICC tournament, they beat South Africa comprehensively. That is something I can't expect from the South African team. And this is the first time South Africa lose 3 matches in a row in the ICC event, which is quite surprising as well. So India, right hands, they expected as a winning tag alongside with England. They are starting on a fresh note. Run in the boards, points in the board, match in the boards, how they're going to play next game against Australia on the Sunday. South Africa at the other end have to rebuild. I've already been told about the South Africa, what they're going to do. I wish them to come back really stronger, because this is Robin round tournament. If South Africa start winning, then it's really interested who going to finish in the top 4. And that is for this video. India win the comprehensively by 6 wickets. They started with the World Cup campaign with one of the greatest innings you'll ever seen from Rohit Sharma. It's not a classy Rohit Sharma inning, but he just keep the one end, keep tight, just wait for the loose delivery, and then go for the flourish at the end. So that's just, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, just kindly request to go to the YouTube, just search the Niranjan Media and subscribe the channel and press the notification bell as well. If you press the notification bell, you will get the video as soon as I upload it into the YouTube. Till then, we're gonna be here right back tomorrow again about the review the game, because this game recently concluded the World Cup. Just keep going and interesting as well. Quite surprising matches as well. So we're gonna have all the review of the games here at Niranjan Media. Till then, thank you so much for watching the video. I'll see you later.